Hey y'all. Okay, so a few days ago I released a video about my mortgage payoff update journey, right? And in that video I talked about how after making a large sum of payments, 3 in total I believe, that equaled a good $65,000, that I did not have this feeling of satisfaction, right? I didn't have this, ooh, that feels so good feeling. I actually had a feeling of exhaustion, of budget burnout, which is something that happens especially when you're on a long debt payoff journey. Something that isn't going to be accomplished in a few months, something that's not even going to be accomplished in a few years. There comes a point in your journey where you're just tired, bored, and over it. And so I expressed that in the video. Now, fast forward. I'm editing videos, especially for my other channel, Sitting in a Tree. And I'm super behind on that channel. Matter of fact, it is now November, and I'm just getting around to editing June videos. Well, to my surprise, in the June video, I found a video that I recorded on my birthday, where I was giving myself and talking to you guys a message about what did I want for myself for the new year. And that is when I discovered this gem. I think of it as a pep talk to my future self. And who knew that by the time I got around to editing, now would be the time that I needed to hear those words, my words, the most. So in this video, I'm going to share with you what I shared with you back in June. But not only did I share it with you, most importantly, I shared it with myself.
So for this year, for this next cycle of my life, this next journey around the sun, what would I like to focus on? What would I like to be my thing? What's my thing? You know what? I really don't have this thing. I really don't. I feel like because we're wrapping up stuff with the house being finished and we're getting ready to sell that, so I'm going to have this big chunk of money that I believe at this point in time I'm just going to work on paying off my main house. I think this next iteration is about achieving these. I think it's time for these milestone goals that I have to come to manifest, to come home and roost. You know, I've been saying for a long time, I want to pay off my main home. I want to pay off my main home. That's my big stretch goal. I think it might be time for me to just really focus, buckle in, and really make that happen and prepare for that next thing. What's life going to look like when I don't have this big mortgage? Now, when you think about it, my mortgage really isn't big. My mortgage is $1,536 a month. That doesn't include insurance on the mortgage. That doesn't include the escrow. That's the bare bone mortgage, right? That's not bad at all. When you think about the fact that I have a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom space with the ability, with the not intention, with the ability, let's just go with ability, with the ability to become a 6-bedroom home with 4.5 bathrooms, right? Because if I finish that basement, we can definitely get another legal bedroom down there. We can actually get about 5 bedrooms down there, but only one will be legal. So we can get another legal bedroom down there, which will actually bring in income because I can rent things out. Y'all know how I do. And yeah, so when you think about that, my house is in a very esteemed neighborhood, a very expensive county, a very expensive neighborhood. Yet I got my mortgage down to $1,536. There are some apartments that you can't even get an apartment for that in most places, you know? So I did really good on that front. But when you think about the fact that I send a majority of my excess money to this mortgage, like for instance, the month of June, I'm sending a good $6,000 to the mortgage. $6,000. So when I think about it, I'm super excited about when this house is paid off. I will have the $6,000 of money that doesn't have to go to a thing, doesn't have to go to a thing. I'm excited for that day to come. What am I going to do when that day comes? I don't know. I just feel like I'm going to feel so abundant. I feel like I'm going to feel like anywhere I want to go, any place I want to go, I can go, you know, and I can afford to take others with me, because I know like everybody doesn't have it in their budget to travel at the breakneck speed that I travel, but I want them to be there. Looking at you, Jay. Looking at Corinne, looking at my friends, you know, looking at Carla, looking at Donna Maria, looking at Gwen, just looking at my friends, my tribe. I want them to be there. My sisters, you know, I'm just so blessed. I even have wonderful sisters that I love hanging out with and being with and traveling with. So my parents, my, you know, just everybody. Looking at everybody, and then the fact that I get to share more experiences with them, but I also get to offset their financial burden, their financial part of it, because I can afford to take up more of the expenses. Not saying that that's the way it's going to be, because I don't like people feeling like it's a given, and I don't ever want to be anybody's crutch. You know what I mean? So even with this money being freed up, I'm never, hold on. Oh, wait, I'm going to answer that later. Yeah, I don't ever want to feel like I'm anybody's crutch, and I don't want anybody to ever think she has this money, we're in a financial bind, go to her. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me, because everybody's feelings are going to be hurt except for mine. My feelings won't be hurt. Because again, I don't feel like provisions, I'm anybody's provision. I don't want to be anybody's provision. You know, I don't want to be anybody's answer, because when you become somebody's answer, it teaches them how not to become their own answer. And we all have the ability to be our own answers. When I help people, when I do things for people, it's not from people. It's because this is what God placed in my spirit and placed on my heart to be, to fill, to step into that gap. Because again, we don't know, you know how this works. Sometimes you can be that thing that gives somebody hope, that thing that gives somebody, you know, belief, or whatever it is that it gives somebody. And we are going to stand in the gaps of people, because we are in this together. We are interconnected. We are connected, right? But even with that being said, we're not here to be anybody's answer. We're not here to be used by others. We're not here to be a crutch to others. We're not here to handicap others. So yeah, so I don't ever once feel like, because I was able to stick with a vision and then bring that vision into fruition, that now my money, I'm working for others. I'm not. I'm working for my own enjoyment on this planet. And again, part of that is the fact that I enjoy my people, and I love my people being with me. So I look forward to that. And I really feel like this year, this 46th year on this planet, is going to be my time to bring it home. Bring it home. Really, honestly, truly. Yeah. I really don't have anything else. I really don't have anything else. Today, so my friend Donna Maria called me yesterday to see if she can take me out for dinner today. I'm like, yeah, of course. So that's going to be dope. This weekend, I decided at the very last minute, I'm going to go down to Virginia Beach, spend that time with my family. And so that's going to be dope. So I'm going to go out to dinner with my family. I want seafood. You know, so it'll be me, my son, my sisters, maybe my mom, my grandmother. I really don't want a whole big thing, because I know my mom said something about letting people know so people can get together. No, I don't want it to be a big thing. I don't want it to be a planned thing. I don't want a time. I just want to show up. I don't want to have to be somewhere at a time. I don't like that. I don't like that. I like feeling like, now I'm ready for dinner, go get dinner. Not no, I have a 6 p.m. dinner reservation. I don't like it. I don't like it. If we have to, because a place is that busy and that popular, we will. But I really like just walking up and showing up. Ooh. All right, my phone is ringing. Let me answer this. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank y'all for y'all well wishes, because I already know y'all always be wishing me well. And until the next video, y'all, peace. It's 11:11. The time is 11:11. All right, bye.